Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Polygon Matic. Right now we do see $1.41 on Polygon with a 2.45% increase in just the last 24 hours. If we actually take a look at the last week, we're seeing about a 2.29% increase, so nothing fantastic in this last week. However, the biggest thing to look at for Polygon is going to be the last month. The last month has done a very massive 76 to 77% increase in just, like I said, that last month. Coming from 63 cents July 20th all the way up to $1.41. We are continuing to see Polygon do very big things, and it comes with regards to a lot of different news and segments we're going to jump into today to kind of give you guys an idea or really a picture of how Polygon is continuing to change the game. So we actually take a look, like I said, at the market cap is at $8.8 billion. The volume is continuing to rise as well in the last 24 hours, getting all the way up to 869.3 million, and that circulating supply being 6.5 billion Matic. So you can actually see how it all works here on Coinbase. If you guys want to go to Coinbase, it talks about how it works, the validators, the delegators, and also to keep in mind, Polygon network allows you to do many of the same things that the main Ethereum network allows, but with kind of fees that are often a fraction of a cent. So that's definitely going to be a positive, and even Coinbase seems to know that Polygon is something to definitely look into. Let's take a look, though, at the really last couple of, I guess, altcoins we've talked about. In the last 24 hours, a majority of them have been, in the red. So it's great to see Polygon really doing extremely well. Now, I do a quick refresh, and you're seeing really the whole market come green. For the most part, like I said, if you click on some of these, we're going to see July 20th on the other end of that month, and that's going to be very low price points for pretty much every single coin. So Bitcoin up about 46.41% since that $29,000 price point we saw July 20th, and is actually around 30.7K that we're looking at here in this exact month-to-month frame. But for the most part, you are, like I said, starting to see some increases on some of these major altcoins. Cardano up to $2.27, Polkadot to $26.07, Chainlink up to $26.76. So a lot of good coming out of this really most recent hour or two in the market. You can actually see with a lot of these, you're seeing a just massive increase. Here you can actually see it from $3,000 on Ethereum up to $3,121. So across the board, like I said, a lot of things taking place. If we take a look, though, there's a couple different things I want to talk about Polygon with. So introducing the ZK Open Legal Working Group, 11 projects in collaboration to create legal clarity around those use of really those ZKPs to unleash their full potential for privacy and scaling applications. So there's a lot of possibilities coming here in the upcoming weeks and months ahead with this Polygon Hermes really merger that took place, this acquisition, $250 million. We talked about it in previous Polygon updates and videos. However, they're testing the Hez to Matic token swap smart contract on Rinkeby right now. So it's going to be a great thing to actually see that come out and about, and we start to see more and more people start to utilize really Polygon Hermes as a whole. So here we also see the Coin Fantasy coming in early access, and it is now live at Polygon and Ethereum. So I do think this is going to be big for the crypto space as a whole, and Coin Fantasy, I do believe, will continue to grow with the rest of the space. And I thought that was a pretty cool, really kind of idea to bring to Polygon. So that's the world's first decentralized fantasy game for financial markets using NFTs. You can jump over now to another tweet by Polygon talking about marking a beginning of Polygon native stablecoin issuance. So if we actually take a look into this tweet, it talks about how our M-Stable gauge marks the first native protocol feature we've built on another chain outside of ETH-L1. We're excited to expand on Polygon with native gauges with our first major cross-chain partner, M-Stable. The yields are plentiful, which is definitely something a lot of people want to hear, trying to make some passive income, trying to make some passive gains. We jump into the next one. We see POKT Network is bringing its decentralized node network to Polygon. Polygon dApps can increase decentralization, censorship resistance, I should say, and then also redundancy by using Pocket endpoints. So this is definitely, like I said, another great partnership, another great integration coming into the Polygon ecosystem that is obviously continuing to grow every single day. We jump into the next one. It talks about in Polygon's walkthrough series, understand how Kyber Network utilizes Polygon's power in providing faster and economical transactions in its dynamic market maker protocol and how you can use it for your benefit. In the next tweet, it talks a little bit more about how this Joel John actually wrote a 10-chart piece on the state of Matic Network for the newsletter today for himself, and it compared it with other chains, made observations on dApp users, and broke down really holder behavior altogether. So this is definitely cool to actually look into if you guys haven't came to this website before. It's decentralized.co. User behavior on Polygon. So hey there, we have crossed 15,000 unique readers. Decent progress. I appreciate everyone taking the time to read, share, and write back to this newsletter as it continues to grow, how it means a lot to them and everything. And it talks more about really, like I said, the idea or uniqueness of really Polygon. And Polygon wallets conduct 6 times more transactions. That's obviously unique. That's obviously something special. And to understand why I believe that could be the case, we have to consider the number of transactions each wallet does over the day. You take the transactions conducted on the network and divide them by the number of active wallets on a given day to estimate the network level average transaction count for each wallet. For Ethereum, this actually figure stands around 4 today. Binance Smart Chain has roughly twice that at about 8. In the case of Polygon, that figure is at 37. Naturally, I find it hard to believe users are doing so many transactions in a single day. The case is likely that there are automated trading or transactional bots on Polygon given the low fee environment. But I do want to say, guys, this is definitely not necessarily a bad thing. When you put into context, how many transactions are taking place on Polygon, it just shows the amount of use and really utility being used in this situation with Polygon having such low fees that we talked about. And the one cool thing is, if you jump back to the website, or not the website, but the Coinbase listing, it kind of talks about that specifically in how it works. So picture Polygon as it being like an express train on a subway. It travels along the same route as the regular train, but it makes fewer stops and thus moves much, much faster. In this analogy, the main Ethereum blockchain is the local train. To create pneumatic and secure the network, Polygon uses a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which means that really one way to earn money on Matic should, or really would be holding, and you obviously hold via staking to make that passive income. So I do want to talk about price predictions by the end of the year, by the end of the bull market part 2. But before I do so, guys, I do want to say, if you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on, because we do talk about pretty much daily updates on every single coin out there: Polygon, Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, Stellar Lumens, pretty much, like I said, VeChain, BitTorrent, so many out there, so many great coins, so many great altcoins to take a look in. I believe so many of these have great long-term futures, and that's why we talk about, Solana. We really do cover pretty much every coin. So if you guys have any coins you want me to take a look at, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely take a look myself. But, Polygon, by the end of the year, I could easily see pushing past its previous all-time high, which was around that $2.68 price point, May 17th at 8 p.m. With this most recent merger or acquisition for Hermes, I do think that will actually help boost Polygon above a $3 price point by the end of the year. So the target right now is going to be $3 to $5 for Polygon by the end of the year. I think realistically $3 is still going to be that low, reasonable, realistic, conservative price prediction. So we'll go with about $3. I think by the end of that bull market part 2, we could see anywhere between $6 to $7 to $8. So $6 to $8 is my price prediction for Polygon Hermes by the end of, not really Polygon Hermes, but Polygon as a whole by the end of that bull market part 2. So I do want to keep you guys up to date with all of these different altcoins. Another way to do so, guys, is to follow me on Twitter. If you actually go to my Twitter account, you can see we're basically at 5,600 followers right now. And I just tweeted 53 minutes ago, Cardano never fails to impress. I'll see you guys at $3 ADA. There's so much really updates that I'm trying to give you guys on both platforms, obviously YouTube and Twitter. So if you guys would follow me there as well, Crypto Profit YT on Twitter, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Like I said, I'll see you guys all in the next one.